It has been a pretty minute since I've last played ranked. Like, I remember I had to kind of grind my head against a brick wall and then just slam my head into that wall over and over again to reach gold. And by the time I had actually done all of that, my brain was so mush that I didn't even feel like playing any more ranked after that. But the sprint, I believe, is coming to a relative end fairly soon. I didn't check the exact dates, but it's probably going to be ending in not the furthest amount of time. So we're trying to get our rewards a little bit, get something out of our suffering here. And what we got was a Schlieffen and a Mecklenburg that are going to be annoying to deal with, a St. Vincent, a Stalingrad radar, Shimakaze and Gearing. Uh, the Shima and Gearing are both going to be really annoying to deal with because of their concealment. What I actually might do is is first of all, these guys might unironically be doing exactly that. Look at these guys turning. Okay, never mind. Conqueror looks like he's heading there, which is fine. The Vermont and the Joe Grosser Kurfürst look like they're not. So hopefully this doesn't end too badly. I don't have a pretty feeling in the pit of my stomach, to be honest, but, you know, I'm always ready to be proven wrong. Uh, Stalin radar is going to be really annoying to deal with. What I'm going to do, probably to start, because I'm at such massive concealment difference right now, my 7 kilometer concealment versus potentially two 5.6s or a 5.6 and a 5.8 concealment. Even with the Des Moines radar, the Des Moines radar is only 10 kilometers, so it's probably not going to be the greatest at covering my disadvantage. So we're not even going to worry about A for right now. What we're gonna do is we're just going to zoom out here. There is something like probably like right around here, by the way, because that's probably where they're going to be entering. Or it's more possible that they're like, mm, no, I think they would have to be like closer to that side if their RPF switch off of me, and most likely to that Des Moines. Uh, I believe I unless that something decided to like started heading A and then to decided to turn around and head to C for some reason, which I can't think of a reason why they would have done that. But it's always a possibility, I guess, especially since A is actually not being flipped right now. That is looking like a very real possibility. So for right now, what we're just doing is we're going to keep this Schlieffen spotted. Uh, I don't want to gunfight him because it's a fucking Schlieffen. That's not exactly a recipe for success. So we're just going to put some torpedoes out because this Schlieffen is most likely going to be making a break for that island right here. That is the typical island hugging spot. Although he is not doing that. He is going to hard turn out, it looks like. Which hopefully our GK is going to be able to punish. It is a shame that he didn't go to that island like I was initially planning that he would. My thought was he's going to try and use this island to block the line of fire from the Des Moines and the GK. But he's not going to do that. He is instead just going to do a hard gamer turn and turn out, which I'm okay with for right now. They do end up capping A, which is a little unfortunate, but to be completely fair, it's not like anyone really could have stopped it. I mean, I guess if the Des Moines radared, he might have been able to, but even then, it would be only the Vermont and maybe the Conqueror that would have had shots on him. So it's kind of whatever. For right now, what we're going to do is we're just going to motor on back over to A, while the Schlieffen and the Mecklenburg are being forced to kite out, we're going to try and run into A and maybe get an assassination on whatever destroyer is in there. And the reason I waited for these guys to be pushing out instead of just going straight in is because these guys are kiting out so far. As long as I can cut up north or use these islands right now to block the line of fire of whichever one does happen to be in range, I can conceivably force this destroyer, whichever one it happens to be, to smoke up, and then I would immediately go dark because the Schlieffen and Mecklenburg are kiting out. But the Mecklenburg has turned back in, which is actually quite unfortunate for me, because I don't want to have to deal with that. Means that if this destroyer, if I were to face check one right now, it means that if he were to smoke up, this Mecklenburg would keep me spotted by my gun bloom, which is not what I want. I really want to launch here. Okay, I'm just going to launch torpedoes out like that, just to maybe cut off his escape route. I'm going to launch one like that in case he turns in. And we're actually no longer being RPF'd. That's telling me that whatever destroyer was in A is probably locating this Conqueror or this Vermont right now. And cap A without a hitch. So what I'm going to do right now is there's no way of really seeing which... Oof, rip to that Stalingrad. It looks like it's the gearing. So we're going to try and get a bit of damage on this guy. He ended up slowing down, which threw us off, which is unfortunate, but oh well. Shima's up there griefing the Conqueror. Is our Conqueror gonna get dev struck by the St. Vincent? Almost. Only 50% of his health gone right there. On the bright side, the Conqueror still has 3 zombie heals left. But he's remaining flat broadside to the St. Vincent right now, which is not ideal. He took less he took less damage from that one. So he is starting to get the message. We are no longer being RPF'd, so that tells me that this gearing is probably locating this Des Moines right now. So that gearing is probably moving like right around like here, just based off of that. But he's probably heading into A is the bottom line, because why would he not, right? There's basically nothing over here to stop that gearing as far as he knows. That Des Moines is not being spotted. There is still yeah, they have the gearing in A, which is fine, I guess. That Shima's actually really far north. I'm surprised he didn't try to slip into B. I mean, he was in B before, but I would have figured he would have just went around like that and would be in between the St. Vincent and the Conqueror. But no, that Shima is like way, way ahead of there. Our Conqueror might actually be dead to this, if any of those hit. I mean, even if any of those, all of those miss, it's very likely that he would end up dying to this St. Vincent. Do manage to get a couple of hits on him. I see the Shima on the minimap right there, but I can run down that Shima later. This St. Vincent I want to try and kill before he can get a zombie heal off. So that's what I'm going to try and focus on. And never mind, there goes his zombie heal. He's loading HE right now. Well, no, he's still flooding and everything, but but he is zombie healing right through it. And there's the HE. There's his DCP. We are still being hard spotted by that gearing. Oh, never mind. Gonna try and get this St. Vincent down. His zombie heal has expired, so all we need to do right now is try and burn him out. There's one fire. We're not even gonna load AP right now, because... Okay, never mind. There he goes. Schlieffen is gonna step into C. That is fine. We should be on a 1-cap win by now. But in case we're not, we are going to run it down into A right here. We are being located by the gearing, which tells us that he's probably, if he's still in A, he would have to be like right around here, right around where he was last spotted, or he has gone this way, which we would deter based on those torpedoes. I don't want to risk pushing out right into a bunch of fucking torpedoes. We also pushed out into a Mecklenburg, which is not what we want to see. Our one saving grace right now is that this Mecklenburg is pretty distracted. Our Des Moines should kill him right here. The Vermont ends up killing him. The question is, does the Vermont die to those torpedoes? Hopefully not, but we never know. We do know that these gearing torpedoes are down, so that is suboptimal. Just gonna put some torpedoes out. I was really hoping that this that smoke would have blocked the line of sight from the Schlieffen, but it did not. Go to half speed to avoid... Okay, there goes the Vermont. That is not ideal. We might be throwing this, actually, now that I look at it, because this Schlieffen is just going to walk at this fucking Des Moines. And they have, caps. Which is, really bad. This Schlieffen is really fucking annoying. Gearing ends up actually killing himself, which is helpful. It actually does mean we are on a 1-cap right now. As long as our Des Moines doesn't die, we should be okay. Even if our Des Moines dies, if he can at very least take the trade with the Schlieffen, if he can take the ram, that would be the best possible scenario. Or if he can 2-for-1 the Schlieffen and the Shima, which is not looking like is likely going to happen because the Shima is going to be able to get angled out. But as long as this Des Moines doesn't die, or as long as we get... Well, I don't think we're going to have enough time to win this game on points. We're probably going to have to win this game on kills, because there's still 6 minutes of this game left. So it's just not enough time for us to win on points. Although what I might be able to do is go and try and use my torpedoes to slow this Schlieffen down. Because this Schlieffen is almost definitely just going to... he's about to do a 90-degree turn, and he's basically just going to walk like that into A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my torpedoes out like that, and I'm going to try and use my torpedoes to slow down that Schlieffen. We're gonna wait a few seconds. And we're just going to launch some more torpedoes, accounting for that Schlieffen having turned in. And we're going to wish our Des Moines good luck with the Schlieffen that is inevitably about to run at his head. I don't think there's enough time for us to win on points if that Schlieffen gets into A. Yeah, we did manage to land a hit on him. Hopefully these other torpedoes will be good. This Des Moines really needs to move forward and not get caught broadside to the Schlieffen. Yep, he eats another one of those torpedoes. He is flooding. It's how much help it's going to be to this Des Moines. We will see. It might not if that Des Moines gets deleted, but no. I think we're probably going to need a kill in order to win this game. Yeah, we're almost definitely going to be needing a kill. Fuck me, man. Alright, our Des Moines needed to kind of turn out angle. Yeah. We're not going to be able to win this on a one cap, I don't think. We're going to need to have killed that Schlieffen somehow. No. It's not going to happen. If it does, I'll be very surprised. But they're only 10 points behind. And they have double caps, so it's not going to be enough. We have to have gotten that kill. Like, C is not going to fucking help. Do you see their points? Jesus Christ, these people. Like, it's going to be on our Des Moines to kill the Schlieffen in 20 seconds. That is literally the only thing that is going to win this game. Is we have to kill this Schlieffen. I mean, even if I die here, it's not going to matter, because we're going to lose the game anyway. Yeah. God damn it. And I love how people are talking to this shit-talking this Des Moines like it's going to have made a difference. Like, going to C is not going to help us there because they have double caps and they have 950 points. That Des Moines made the best play that he could have. Honestly, he should have just fought that Schlieffen, not let him get into capping A. That's what we needed to do to have won, and that is what lost that game. Because losing A there is what allowed them to make up enough points difference so that when by the time I capped B, they had enough points, like enough of a points like gap that they could have overcome in the time that they had left. So that is what lost this game. So anyway, this GK, this Vermont have no space to talk because they killed themselves basically on purpose. The Vermont just pushed in and 8 gearing torpedoes. The GK just kind of sat in the back and 8 Shima torpedoes. So, and the Conqueror just killed himself, like just by doing nothing. Ain't that right, Stu? What do you think of that? Anyway, that is going to be enough for today. Ranked fucking sucks. So I will see you tomorrow.